Hello to everyone. Welcome to Minecraft. A game that I'd been putting off for quite a while. And the reason why is because I figured I really had nothing to add to it. Let's be real, this is a game that everyone and their grandmother has live streamed, but you guys wanted it. I did have a poll, and that this won in a landslide. I think it was like 81%. So I hope you guys are ready. I've actually taken some preparations just to, get rid of the busy work. I've even got my own tamed horse right here. And a potato garden just for food. Because unless something changed, I do remember that baked potatoes were basically the best non-meat source of food. Merry Christmas to you too, Armando. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas. As you can see in the background, I've even got another portal. That's definitely one thing I did not want to do on the live stream specifically, because that would have been a lot of work. It's definitely not as easy getting diamond. It's basically hit and miss. And that would have sucked if I spent the live stream just looking for diamond, you know? I've also got some resources here. What do you say we make a wood cabin armada? I actually found a lovely little snow village right here. I've also got a shader pack that adds shadows, water effects, all sorts of things. And it looks really good. That's cool, Armando. I basically just have a generic PlayStation-ish controller. That's numbered 1 through 4 on the face buttons, because I guess Sony copywrote the shapes or something. Anywho. Let's begin. And of course, this being Minecraft, you guys do have some influence over how this will shape up. The overall theme is, of course, a wooden cabin fortress. That was my idea. Merry Christmas to you too, Negative Neo. First, we should probably mark the perimeter. I guess I don't have to worry about most of the cabins because the village already took care of that. But you know what this place needs? A great big wall. We're gonna build a great big wall. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna make the mobs pay for it. I don't think they have any money to pay for it. Oh well, it's just fine. After all, we're building it ourselves. Let's mark the perimeter. I hear zombies? Yeah, they're probably underground. There are definitely ravines and caverns all over the place. So it wouldn't surprise me if what you're hearing is actually underground zombies. After all, it is daylight. Hope you guys are set. As you can see, I also got a Christmas resource pack. I like it. It doesn't change things too far away from vanilla. As you can see, most of the textures are vanilla, just with the shader pack. But this Christmas one does change a few things. Like, it makes the trees look more like Christmas, it makes the doors look more festive, things like that. Well, what do you know? It's an untamed cat. You can see. It's even got little wreaths on the doors. Nice touch, I think. Oh, that's cool, Armando. I wouldn't mind having a VR headset myself. Those things are expensive. Oh well. I'm just grateful I got a good computer. And that was definitely helped along by YouTube. Oh, hey Vegsy, how's it going? Having a Merry Christmas? Right now, I'm just marking the perimeter of this village. Gonna make a huge wall. Right now, I'm just making a wall around this here snow village. Because the whole idea is a wooden cabin fortress. And of course, this village seems like it would make a good base for that. I'm glad you think so. Should probably dig some more dirt. Just for that. Screw it. I'll just fill it with wood. Either way, right? Wood probably looks better anyway. After all, it is meant to be a wall. And as you can see, I did some busy work myself, because diamond can be a pain in the ass trying to find. Nothing against that. Obviously, it's supposed to be a pain in the ass because it's sort of the penultimate stuff that you use to get into the Nether in the first place, but that does mean that it probably wouldn't have been very fun watching me do that on live stream. So I decided to do it on my own, as well as sort of establish things like plant a lot of trees and crap like that. Obviously, the creation aspect of it, that's what I saved for the stream. That's cool. Anywho. Let's see how far I want to extend this. There aren't any villages beyond that. There aren't any village buildings beyond that point, so just beyond the trees that'll do. At least I think so. Let's just break this apart. And of course, since Minecraft is a more chill stream than, say, Zelda or Dark Souls, I'm going to be more attentive to the chat, or at least as much as I can be, because even though I've got everything set to ultra-low latency, there's still a delay that's always going to be there, you know? You can't really help that. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Oh wait, actually, I don't have to worry about saying that, because I'm actually thinking of doing the next Dark Souls live stream Thursday instead of Friday, just so it's the 31st, and it coincides with New Year's Eve. And not just because I really want to go back into Dark Souls, believe it or not. I mean, as balls hard as it is, I've actually gotten really invested in the lore of Dark Souls, if you can believe that. It's quite nice. Now, while the gameplay is perfectly fine, it's definitely the lore that really makes it stand out, I think. Can't wait to die some more. Sure. I mean, I hope I give as much as I get. After all, it is better to give than to receive. And in the spirit of things, I would love to give more killings than I receive. Building it around here would be good. It fortifies it even more, because there's already a sort of natural wall over there as it is. So this would further extend it, I think. Sort of like you're using the natural environment to your advantage, which is what many civilizations did. Which is obviously a smart idea. Right now I'm just marking the perimeter. Ah, I see. That could be complicated. I wonder if I should cut through this, or if I should just wrap it around here. Might be better to just wrap it around here. After all, this provides a natural barrier of its own. That doesn't need my help. So, let's just wrap it around here, and call it a day. And at some point, I might go into the Nether, too. Because I've already got a portal to it. I mostly did it to get some netherrack. Because, you know the funny thing about netherrack? It never goes out if you set it on fire. Which means it's the perfect material for making fireplaces with. And as we all know, every Christmas aesthetic needs a good fireplace. You know what I mean? It's just a requirement. At least I think so. And I probably don't need any walls around here. Well, maybe between those two. Because if you notice, I've actually got a couple of areas that lead into ravines, so I want them to be included too. That's where I found all the stuff. All the good stuff. The funny thing is, when I did finally find diamonds, I looked for an obsidian. I looked for a lava bed for some obsidian, and there was an exposed diamond vein right next to it. Oops. I wish I had found that sooner. Probably would have saved me a lot of trouble, right? Oh well. Extra diamond is extra diamond. Oh, look at that. As you can see, the Christmas skin pack does alter some things. And it gives the pigs Rudolph noses. It's little touches like that. It's not a very intrusive texture pack, but it gives it that extra little Christmas touch, I think. which is nice. It's good that it isn't so overbearing that it completely changes the game, you know? It's sort of like an enhanced version. Like, you can imagine that this would be what the game would actually look like if you played it on Christmas Day. Just as one of those Easter egg kind of things that games tend to have. I mean, hell, Simpsons Hit and Run actually had that for a few of the holidays. I know Christmas and Halloween especially. It had Homer dress up for the occasion, which was nice. And some of this land generation is weird. Like, it just has dirt floating in midair. Oops, I don't have any torches. Oh well. It probably won't matter too much. I'm glad you feel that way. Well, someone's carrying enchanted armor. A zombie? Yep, it's a zombie. Well, better retaliate. You may have enchanted armor, but you're still as weak as ever, aren't you? Yes, you are. All the armor in the world can't save them from being pathetically weak, can it? Feels bad, man. And this one is especially important, because this ladder leads to where I was mining for diamond in the first place. It took a while. But yeah. I even have the first snow golem on top of that. By the way, in case you don't know, I'm going to be building a lot of snow golems. Like a crap ton. That was actually one of the things that was on my definitive checklist. Diamond was more optional because that mostly would just get me into the nether, but an absolute mandatory was finding pumpkins. Because it's just not Christmas. And where'd it go? Okay, that's weird. It's gone. Never mind then. Snow golem must have died somehow. I don't know how I managed to die behind that, but one of life's mysteries, I guess. Santa? I'm not sure Santa can be replicated in this. Well, unless you went with a Santa skin or something. But I did manage to sort of replicate my avatar. I basically just took a scout, and then I painted a Metroid on top of it. Close enough. I mean, it's basically what my avatar is anyway. So it fits. Oh, that's wonderful. Skeletons. I think I may hate them more than the other enemies. Because they are very good about shooting you down. I notice Endermen are very passive, though. If you don't provoke them, they tend to just leave immediately when they see you. They're quite afraid. They're quite timid, it would seem. Of course, one easy way to provoke them is to look at them and then look away. Apparently, they really hate that for some reason. Oh, hey, Mauling. Yeah, maybe, but... we got a little one. Yeah, oh, I see. Clever. Huh. That's not something I would have expected it to do. It actually jumped on top of that house just so it would fall down there and be able to get at me. Not gonna lie, that's surprisingly clever for them. No, Armando. Oh yeah, I know they're programmed to look for the best way to you, but I didn't know they were that clever that they knew how to jump down. That's one of those things that it's just more clever than you would have thought. However, their plan is going to come to ruin. All I got to do is do this. There you go. How are they going to get to me now? They can't. Ah, my shader pack. I don't remember what the shader pack is. The resource pack is Christmas pack 1.1. And let me check to see what the shader is. It's BSL. Don't remember what that stands for, but there you go. BSL. All I know is that I got forage, and then I went from there. I like the looks of it, though. Interesting looking village, too. Alright, I should probably get some torches, too. And I have no coal. I can always make some. Or, I still have some. That works, too. Have you tried Silder's Vibrant? I have not. Never heard of it until just now. Thanks for the tip. I haven't got soul sand. The funny thing is, the area of the nether that I got sent to, it's basically covered in soul sand. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I just picked this one out of random, mostly. It's got really good looking water. It's probably one of the better things it has going for it. Although the shadow system is really good too, as you can see. But what really drew me to it, like I said, is this. Look at that. That's some beautiful looking water right there if you look at it from the right angle. I'm always a sucker for water effects. It's a very good indication of graphics. Because water is very involved shader-wise. The more shaders you can pull into it to simulate that look of water, the better. Yes, Vegsy, potatoes. Apparently potatoes are one of the better sources of food in this game, because they keep you full longer. Almost as long as meat. They're very good to have. Extremely renewable. Steak and golden carrots. Okay. Fair enough. Of course, gold isn't the most replenishable source on the planet. That's why I opt for potatoes most of the time. And of course, you can technically replenish animals, but you have to breed them, and then there's a limit to that. Although I guess you could argue that there's a limit to crops too, but you know, potatoes are they're very fine. I find it funny how the villagers just don't really care. In fact, the funny thing is, because of the random generation, there were massive holes all over this village. I had to fill up some of them. Probably not all of them. I'm pretty sure I missed something somewhere. Well, they breed on their own, Vegsy. I know how to make an iron farm with a mechanism that basically causes the iron golems to fall into lava and then it's collected, but I haven't done that here. Hell, I get such a crap ton of iron naturally that I really don't need to. Make the villagers pay for it. Huh. Well, what do you know? He actually dropped his armor even though it was basically broken already. Oh well. Yes, breed them and then make the other villagers pay to watch. It's like a Minecraft peep show. You know, if you want all those hearts. If you want to see all those hearts and them just sort of awkwardly pushing into each other. You can heal it with gold ingots and an anvil, I think. Yeah, that probably sounds about right. I do have gold, so I probably could. Although gold isn't the most reliable. I know they ended up making gold heavily enchantable just to make up for that fact. Because otherwise, golden... At one point... Okay. Golden armor used to be essentially worthless because of how frail it was. True. Anywho. Let's make some more wood. And try not to fall in, because some of this is fake. They actually have snow on the surface that breaks immediately. Yeah, that's true. They pick really fast. I was referring to armor mostly, because there's pretty much no reason to have... There was no reason to have armor, really, until they became extremely enchantable. Because being one of the weaker forms of armor. And, of course, people like to joke that probably the most useless thing is a golden hoe. Well, a golden hoe, I mean. Because it just... Even a stone one does everything you need to do, so wasting gold on one is just stupid. I mean, iron and diamond also isn't really needed, but at least those have durability going for them. A mod to make shaders even better. Dynamic surroundings. That might help. Sounds interesting. Yeah, the village actually expands out quite a bit. This seed happened to have a really big village in it. I mostly went with this seed because Ice Village. You know, Christmas and all that. Which is always nice. I get the feeling I'm going to spend all this time just making a wall. Let's try to wrap this up. Adds better reverb, has better ambience, and trees have falling leaves. Cool. Only unfortunate thing is I'm pretty sure because it's animation-based, it would be even harder on the CPU. And because of the nature of Minecraft, it seems to be hard on the CPU as it is. Even by default. But then again, that probably has somewhat to do with the Java engine too. Java is not considered the best. Especially for efficiency. Yeah. As you can see, the frame rate is not the best. Although, if I go into the Nether, it's suddenly a lot smoother just because there's not as much going on in there. And I know it's not the shaders doing this because I tried turning the shader basically completely off to where it has nothing, and it didn't really affect the frame rate at all, so I know it's obviously not GPU bound. Although I guess I should have realized that because I got a GTX 1050. Why would it be limited by Minecraft? Even with a shader pack, I doubt it would buckle that easily, you know? And there goes that. Huh, got poisonous potatoes too. I know you can make potions with that. If I found another fortress. Because I think you need blaze rods for that? Yeah. Pretty neat nonetheless. But yeah, it does take up a fair amount of RAM. I actually allocated 8 gigabytes of RAM. Oh, I know mauling. But I figured having it, just using the toggle on option was fine enough because you can see in the upper left what the frame rate is. And you can also see that I have a GTX 1050. As well as I allocated 8 gigabytes of RAM to it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I got an Intel i5-3470. Yeah, I'm using Optifine Forge. I think you need Optifine just to use these shader packs. It basically combines Optifine and Forge together. Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty nice, though. It's a really nice touch that it just adds shadows. Yeah, it's supposed to. You can boost things to some extent. I got particles decreased. I guess I could turn all this off if I really wanted to cling to some better performance. That might help. It's not like we probably need particles all that much, right? Although that really doesn't make a big difference either. So, I don't know what causes it to lag. Let's just turn them all back on. And just set it to minimal. You tried Salt FPS or something? I heard it's good for FPS. I've never heard of that, no. What is it? Oops. Can't be having that. Let's see. That should be the farthest building on this side, so... Yep, and you can actually see where it has a sort of entrance here. Maybe I should abide by that. we have a gap, it would seem. I'll leave a little gap right here, just for the entrance. Maybe I could put a gate there. Well, I've never heard of Salt FPS. No. I have looked into clinging into FPS, but not that specifically, no. Let's just hurry up and get this built. So how is everybody? Oops. Keep making mistakes like that. Well, that's a nice touch. You can even see it sort of leaves footprints, too. At least I think that those are footprints. Can't imagine what else it would be. Yeah, it's probably footprints. Alright, let's just push this over here. And there we have it. At least I've mostly outlined the parameter. Once I get it over there, it should be complete. And the sun is setting. Fantastic. Perhaps I should have made it 2 blocks wide at least. Oh well. Oh hey Molly, how's it going? Ah. I wasn't sure what you meant by PFP. I see you changed your avatar. That's interesting. What the hell? I think I had it on the other side over there. Ah, right. Fair enough. Wasn't sure what that stood for, to be honest. May as well add some more torches while I'm at it. Discourage spawning. Hey, Iron Golem. Those guys are nice to have. Keep the ruffians out. Keep to the order. Keep to the peace. Yeah, definitely should have made it 2. But I probably don't have enough wood for that anyway. They provide a ton of iron, but yeah, they help at night. Yes, indeed. If you wanted to make an iron farm, it's probably the best renewable resource in this game. Even though I'm not sure it was intended to be a renewable resource, I'm pretty sure you're basically just using the game in an unintended fashion, but nothing wrong with that. Who said you only had to use the game in a way they intended? Yeah, you need... I don't think you need a zombie, though. I think you just need a contraption, and then you basically just... you put lava into it. And then the iron golem falls in the lava, and then there's collectors underneath it that get you the iron that they drop. Oh, the zombies scare the villagers? Well, in this contraption that I'm thinking of, you basically just have the villagers in a container on the side, and thus... Wait. The villagers have to be terrified for there to be an iron golem now? Because unless I was mistaken, it was just so many villagers creates more iron golems. Like there's a threshold for 1, and then there's a threshold for 2. As you can see, this is a pretty big village, so it actually has several iron golems. If I can find them. Yeah, there's one roaming around just over there. Can't see the other ones right now, but I counted at least 4 of them. So it must be a pretty big village. Oh, in the new version, they need to be scared. I guess that makes more sense. Well, if they thought they were too exploitable before. Oh, well, it's probably... Oh. 1.13 down, they needed just like 8 villagers. Yeah. That must be what I was thinking of. It's been a while since I played Minecraft. I knew about that much, but clearly I did not know about the new parameter that they added. I guess to try to make iron farms a little harder. Since mobs, well, hostile mobs despawn themselves after a while. So I guess the purpose behind that was to just make sure that you can't exploit it too heavily. Real shame, man. Alright, let's hurry this along. Oops. What about the snowman? Snowman's coming, don't you worry about that. I got plenty of resources. I got the snow blocks, I got pumpkins, and I got shears, because apparently you need carved pumpkins. There was a time where you only needed regular pumpkins, but then they required carved ones. I guess that's just to make sure that you can't get them too soon. Because before, if you had access to pumpkins and snow, you'd be set, because all you need is to shovel it. And hell, ice golems create snow as they drift along, so you wouldn't even need that much snow. Oh, snow golems actually spawn on their own? Yeah, I know. I know they didn't always need to be carved. I meant they do now. More recently. That's why I've got shears. I guess I put it in my box. Nope, they're right there. Luckily, I've got those. And a crap ton of iron, actually. Iron is extremely plentiful, so that's not even really much of a problem. Okay, I've outlined the wall. I probably should have made it bigger. Our pumpkins have no real use other than surviving the end. You. Funny, Vixie. Well, at least that song isn't as overplayed as Let It Go. And they can attack the snowmen to zombies. What? Are you speaking in English? Did you mean to say the snowmen can attack the zombies? Because, of course, they attack hostile mobs. Indeed. Although they don't actually do damage, they just do knockback. But if you use it with a moat or something, it can be very useful. Not to mention, they're arguably more useful against creepers than iron golems are because they actually knock creepers back and prevent them from exploding. Oh, snowballs don't do knockback anymore? Crap. Do they do damage at least, or do they pretty much just weakly go up against a mob and do nothing? Are snow golems basically useless now? Because that would really suck. That would really suck if they didn't do anything. They do nothing. Oh, that's great. So basically, for mob defense, snow golems are now basically worthless. That's great. What's the point then? What's the point of having them then, except for maybe decoration? Have they been reduced to decoration? Oh, snow golems are good against blazes. I guess, but would they even survive in the nether? Wouldn't they just die immediately because of the nature of it? Oh, I know snowballs deal damage to blazes, but I don't think snow golems survive in the nether unless something changed. Yeah. So I guess you could use them to harvest snow with if you're somehow not in a snowy area. Although if you are in a snowy area, which you probably are at least adjacent to, then you can just harvest them yourselves. So, yeah, snow golems basically are worthless, aren't they? At least they are now. That sucks. I liked it when they at least knocked mobs back and you could build them more easily. At this point, there's pretty much no reason to have them. Especially not for a practical purpose. Oh well. I could still have them for the aesthetic, I guess. Real shame, though. Real shame. They still do knockback at Skywars because, you know... Yeah, that would make sense, I suppose. Gotta knock them players down. Excellent. It seems I didn't get anywhere near enough wood. I should have been more at that. Luckily, I've got a lot of trees to harvest. And plenty of saplings, too. I find it funny how even the saplings look like Christmas trees. They were born as Christmas trees. It's not that someone came by and decorated them. Yeah, I might. It really depends. Although, I believe I've said before, I'm not sure if you were here for this, but the reason why I haven't done Minecraft yet is not because I'm against it or anything like that. I actually enjoy Minecraft like most people do. But that's the problem. It's so popular that everyone and their grandmother has done Minecraft, so... I mean, what would I provide? That was basically my reasoning for never live streaming Minecraft until now. And I'm mostly doing it now because people asked for it. But yeah, I can't imagine what I have to add to this. I figured maybe I could do a Duke 3D texture pack and then just do Duke 3D levels. Done Minecraft, lol, you make it sound like a drug. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Minecraft is certainly addictive like a drug, isn't it? So, I mean, technically, you could make the case for that. I mean, people against video games probably think that all video games are like a drug. So they'd probably say that Minecraft is like the ultimate drug. Oh, that's cool, Molly. But I was thinking more along the lines of a texture pack for Minecraft. Because one thing that I could do to set myself out, stick out from the others, is to do a Doom or a Duke 3D texture pack and then just make levels based off of that. Then at least it would be something that not a lot of people do, because I can't imagine there's too much overlap between people who do Minecraft and people who are big fans of 90s first-person shooters. So it's pretty unique, at least as far as that's concerned. Far more unique than just vanilla Minecraft, anyway. So that would be one thing I could potentially do in the future. And I could go back to this world, I could just have it with a different skin on it. And at some point I should go back into the Nether, just to provide some change of scenery. I'll probably do it in a minute. Once I'm done. I should make them at least two blocks tall, that way it at least prevents mobs from getting in. Always good to prevent the riffraff. Yes, Doom mods are nice. Although Proteus is pretty nice too. I haven't played much of it, but I like the fact that it's basically like a really retro-looking Doom 2016. They really like going around that town bell, don't they? Unfortunately, I can't, Molly. I have a GTX 1050 Ti. Notice I said GTX, not RTX. My GPU would not cut it. And as for getting one, probably not. I know. I know that's the purpose behind it. What's the difference? Well, that's probably like asking what's the difference between an i7 processor and a Pentium. The difference is power. One of them has hardware support for ray tracing and one doesn't. Guess which one I have? Exactly. I mean, maybe Crytek's version of RTX. I hear that one's actually pretty good. Because they remember not to play smooth. Yeah, apparently not. I had to actually... Believe it or not, I had to actually edit out the smooth jazz in post because for some reason YouTube decided to copyright flag it. Even though it's literally the same music that's in Portal 2, and I Let's Played Portal 2, and that one didn't get copyright flagged, but somehow this did. I have no idea how that managed to happen, but here we are. The YouTube copyright system makes no frickin' sense. Luckily, I wasn't talking during that segment, so all I had to do was basically edit it out for that specific part. Well, I didn't create the track, I didn't create the smooth jazz, but I did create the edit. Real damn shame. DMCA law passed? Ouch. Is that one that apparently criminalizes DMCA flags? Because that is so easy to abuse that it's not even funny. Hell, You can get flagged for having Beethoven music in your freaking video because apparently companies will make their own recordings of classical music and then they'll say that must be their recording because it sounds similar, and then YouTube will just oblige without even questioning it. That is screwed up, I think. Now, if it is your exact studio recording and you could prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, then I can understand that, but automatically flagging it means that you could be playing it on your piano and they'll declare, well, it sounds similar, so we better just assume that it's copywritten. That's bullcrap in my opinion. For copyright, for not editing reaction videos. Huh. Copyright isn't a law of government, it's the law of the universe at this point. Yeah, apparently so. It's crazy. Ironically, using Nintendo music is now safer than using classic music that should be copyright free. Because Nintendo doesn't care anymore. Well, they care if you just upload the music as the music and you don't do anything with it. Because apparently they are cracking down on people who just upload their music as is and they don't do anything with it. But I actually had Nintendo music for the radio stations when I was doing New Vegas, and I didn't have any problems. Because it's safer. Nintendo isn't actively pursuing it, or at least it's not automatically flagged. Ironic, isn't it? Well, Neo, did it ever really leave? You're making the assumption that it ever actually left. It's still alive and well. They can't get rid of that. They can't completely control the internet. As much as they would really love to. They can't. Even they don't have that much power. The internet is unstoppable. More or less. I have heard about it. Yeah, the Hate Liar comedy. Want to know how to get through a demonetizing system? You purposefully mispronounce things. I call them Hate Liar, and I call them Patsies. Just because. Internet is actually getting more and more control. Yeah, that's true, but it's still largely untamed. They're trying to grip down on it, but they can't ever fully control it. There's so much to the internet that I don't think any one person could ever control it completely. They could try to control chunks of it, yeah, here and there, but I don't think they'll ever completely control it. There will always be people who skirt around it. Wait till those 90-year-olds reach 4chan. Oh, they wish they could. It would take far too many resources to control the entire internet, I think. They would have to have so many people working around the clock that it would just be crazy. It probably wouldn't even be worth the effort. All they can do is make examples out of people, like the music industry did with piracy. The music industry knew they couldn't get everyone, so they basically just tried to they made examples out of certain people to try to scare them. Try to scare everybody. You can't ever stop it completely. Nintendo even recently tried to make examples out of sites. It didn't stop it completely. Because you can't. All they can do is intimidate. Like how, you mean? Like right-clicking it and then dragging? Because I figured that was just standard. Is it not standard? Oh. What way do you mean then? Oh, building facing right? Well, it seemed natural because it curves down, you know? It just seems like it does. It seems more natural that way to me. Maybe we're just weird like that. Then again, maybe it has to do with the American style of reading too. But then again, the way going up to down and left to right, it gives it a natural curve that seems more fitting. If that even makes any sense. Good thing I got a lot of trees. Once I have everything set up, then I'm going to start building snowmen. Like, crap tons everywhere. Minecraft is like an Ouroboros when you need to get wood to build tools to get wood. Alrighty then. That was certainly something you said there. Very fascinating indeed. Back to lumbering. I wonder if they'll copyright flag covers of songs. Because I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. For the nether, I'd recommend an extra pair of gold armor. Fair point. Although I have a crap ton of iron, so I could just make myself a full set of iron armor, and I'd probably be decently okay, right? Unless iron is that weak. I don't think it's that weak. It's actually pretty decent. Oh, no piglings would rip you apart. But aren't they passive, at least by default? Or did they become... Crap. Did they become hostile recently? Oh, they attack you now. So they're no longer passive by default, are they? Oh. Ah, different thing, huh? Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I'm not familiar with those. Oh, they were. That sucks. That's a real shame. Actually kind of liked zombie pigmen. Anything that can hold a sword is a threat that must be eliminated. Fair point. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I kind of liked that. It gave them a unique spin to them. Endermen with swords? I hope the piglings aren't literally Endermen with swords. That would be terrifying. Although the funny thing is, if you don't piss them off, Endermen seem quite timid. If you go anywhere near them, they just seem to run away. I think they prefer not to fight. But if you piss them off, they will. Ah, fair enough. They're replaced with zombie piglins. I think I saw them in the lava. I think they were riding on something. Because when I initially came in to the nether, I got some netherrack. I think that might have been what I was looking at when I peered over the edge. I'm just grateful that gas didn't decide to attack me because the whole place is covered in soul sand. And if that gas had decided to attack, I would have been in a very bad position. They are neutral mobs like pigmen and some other mobs. Alrighty then. Dolphins aren't passive, by the way. Dolphins are neutral mods. In other words, they will attack you if you attack them. Makes sense. Just consider it like that Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episode. You piss them off, they'll attack. It's weird hearing zombies, even though you know they're most likely underground. But still, it makes you hesitate for a second, you know? Alrighty then. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and do that. So that it's harder for them to get in. Although they could, if they were dedicated enough, they could probably just jump over here. Oh well. We can always just gently discourage them. Gently discourage them. I do know one thing. That rabbits will randomly be killer rabbits. Because Monty Python. Too bad there aren't any holy grenades that you can fend them off with. Oh, they're not? They changed the rabbits? They no longer randomly become killer rabbits? What, were they afraid of copyright? Or something? Ah, that sucks. That was actually something that was really interesting. Wonder why they got rid of them. They were too OP? I guess. Couldn't they have just weakened them or made them even more rare? Wouldn't that have made sense than just getting rid of them completely? And you can summon the giants. What? Not sure what you mean by that. I'm not making fun of your English, I'm just saying that sometimes I just... Oh, creative mode, you can summon giants. Interesting. Didn't know giants were a thing either. There's a lot of things about this game I have no idea of. Well, I do know that there are bees. Huh. That Enderman didn't teleport away. Better not look directly at him. What are you stealing, though? Gravel? Okay, whatever. Fair enough, Molling. So maybe they're a mob that isn't activated? Maybe it was a cancelled mob? Yeah, I know. I know about that. If you have a pumpkin head, then they don't know if you're looking at... It makes sense if you think about it, because if you have a pumpkin over your head, they can't see your eyes. They don't know where you're looking at. So technically, they can't get pissed off about it. Because for all they know, you could be looking off to the side or something. But if your eyes are visible, then they know you're looking at them. And it's not the fact that you look at them that pisses them off. It's if you look at them and then look away. It's almost like they're trying to have a staring some kind of staring contract or something, and then looking away pisses them off. I'd like to hear some kind of lore explanation behind that. Why looking at them and then looking away pisses them off? Because if you just look at them and then stare at them and never look away, they'll just keep staring back at you. Like they feel compelled to or something. Actually kind of funny. Alright, let's get this done. Yes, just wear shades, Neo. Endermen are just like the solar flare. Just wear shades and it's basically useless. But that's beside the point. Yeah, there's a huge gap right there. No light whatsoever. Oh well. Not really important right now. What's important is finishing off the perimeter. Because, you know, trapping them in here is a good idea, right? Real good idea, I think. Although, unless I build slabs on the sides, spiders could still get in. But that's not really an urgent matter. Oh, great. Here you go, buddy. Take that. Let's see if I have enough. I think I do. Yeah. There we go. Welcome back. Oh, jeez, where the hell did you come from? Damn it. Didn't expect him to come out of nowhere. Where'd he crawl out of? He must have gotten up here somehow. Probably like that. Little gap right there. Ah, crap. And of course, spiders can just come in whenever they want. Because to stop them, you need slabs or stairs, and I don't have enough resources for that. AFK again? Okay. Fair enough. I think I got the parameter completed, or at least completed enough, so let's focus a bit on torches. That'll probably work. Then again, I don't think I have enough parameter at all. I have huge gaps. Oh well. You just come and go, don't you, Malling? You got chocolate and hot chocolate. Cool. Interesting combination you got there. I guess the hot chocolate wasn't enough. We have to add more chocolate. Or something. Let's see. Crap. Don't got any coal either. Man, I could easily get some more coal, but... Let's just go to morning. Okay, now for the next step. More or less. Wait, do I have... No, I do not have pumpkins. I need pumpkins. Should probably put some of this crap in here, so that I'm not quite so overstuffed. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess right now. True. Have you ever tried Snickers with peanut butter? That's really good. The Snickers peanut butter square? Really good. Although I like Reese's too. But that's something else. Oh yeah, you should. Really good. I would definitely recommend it. Okay. I put the snow blocks in there without even thinking about it. Alright. Let's do this. Who wants some snowmen? You wanted me to build a snowman. Let's do it. True. Where the hell did you come from? What the frick? Damn it, creepers are pains in the ass. They come out of freaking nowhere and they ruin all your shit. Now and forever. Jeez Louise. What the frick is that all about? There must have been a huge gap that I didn't even see. A huge gap of darkness. That's messed up, man. Just wandering in here and screwing everything up. Alright, let's try that again. Let's eat first. Gotta regenerate those hearts. Call him Bob, please. I wouldn't know how to name something aside from name tags. Can you name something without a name tag? I mean, can you name a snow golem without a name tag? Or, I mean, a something tag? Okay, that's what I thought. How do you make a name tag? You can use signs? Fair enough. Well, I pretty much exhausted all my wood making a wall, so... Also, yeah, I know you gotta shear the pumpkin. Why do you think I had a carved pumpkin right here? You can craft... Yeah, I know that. Unfortunately, I need to get some more wood. Luckily, I've got quite a forest right here. Oh no, shear the snowman. Shearing a snowman? Who's ever heard of such a thing? Okay, let's do it. First, I'm gonna do this. Just some wood. I'll do it in a second. Give me a second. Ah, crap. You gotta love when the trees are just barely tall enough that you can't completely cut them. Minecraft problems, man. What the hell? Oh, there we go. No prob. Originally from Bedrock? So what? What happens is a Flintstones reference? I guess I shall have to see for myself then, won't I? Alright, snowman, wherever the hell you've wandered off to, prepare to get sheared. Oh, no, Minecraft Bedrock? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't know where it ran off to, though. I may have to make another one. They like to wander off if you don't cage them in. Trees that grow big, you always leave some wood hidden within leaves. True. Aren't those like the big-ass jungle trees, though? I'm mostly referring to the standard oak trees. Wait, yeah, the spruce trees. That's what I've got. They don't really do that, the spruce trees, I don't think, but they do sometimes are just tall enough that you basically have to use some kind of stepping stool to completely cut them. Which can be a pain in the ass in its own right. Oh, there's where the little guy ran off to. Hey, little guy, you want to get sheared? Oh, okay. Cool. So you can recycle the pumpkin. Awesome. Okay, that's kind of funny, I will admit. Now he really looks like Frosty. He's dead. You killed him? He didn't look dead to me. I mean, he looks pretty happy, actually. He looks like he's happy that I sheared his pumpkin head off. Yeah, he does. Okay. He's dead inside? Sure he is. Sure he is. You tell yourself that, pumpkin. Aren't we all dead on the inside, brother? This is definitely a huge gap of defense. Inside, he's Shadow the Hedgehog, Edgy Discord PFP. Alrighty then. Sure. Why not? I love how they randomly drop sticks, too. I suppose that is pretty convenient if you just want a lot of sticks, too. Can be helpful. And whatnot. Oops. There we go. Come on, chop that tree. Apples are kind of rare drops from trees now. Yeah, maybe. I bet that makes Skyblock harder in some ways. Because if you don't have a lot of food, well, good luck. Because I think one thing that really helps with Skyblock is if you can get apples from those initial trees. And I'm guessing that makes it even harder. Oh well. Probably doesn't matter as much if you can get to it from the inside. Oh, you can farm their other islands? Alright, cool. Sounds cool. Wait a minute. I do have it. At least I have it 2 blocks over there. Not right here, though. Oh well. Put up a wall over there? Over where? Behind you. Where are you referring to? Okay, I'm just going to stop by the corner. Right there? Like right here? Sorry, there's a delay, so I don't get what you say immediately. You have to keep that in mind. It's not going to be immediate, so I might be long gone by the time I actually see your message. That's the unfortunate thing about streaming. It's never instantaneous. My internet may be good enough now to do in 1080p 60 frames per second, but it will never be instantaneous. That's just how it physically works, I would assume. Yeah, you know, good enough, right? Maybe. I find it funny how this grass never changes. Or, you know, for the most part, it doesn't. I guess it's marked as... I guess it's just marked as, like, entrance blocks, so it resists being snowed over. Interesting touch, though. Ah, fair point. Like I said, It's probably that way, so it's specifically an entrance block. Ah, fair enough. I guess grass is just, in general, resistant to being snowed over. Interesting stuff, isn't it? Oh, look at that. There's a cat. Too bad I don't have any fish. Real shame, isn't it? Anywho. Oh, you have a gift card? I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna tell you to. Or I could possibly spend it on lunar climate. It's up to you. If there's something you want, go ahead and get it. I won't be heartbroken. I promise. Okay, you said with a sign that I could potentially name the snow golems. So I think I'm gonna go for that. It's getting dark. I should probably go to sleep. I thought you did. Didn't you say that? Okay. Oh, you can't craft name tags. It says no, you can use signs. Oh. How do you mark it? How do you mark it? Okay, buddy. Where did the snow golem go anyway? He was wandering over there last I checked. I hope he didn't wander over the side. Maybe I should have placed a wall around the mountain, but I figured it was fine. I guess I should have accounted for the mobs on the inside wandering out. Didn't quite do that. Where the hell is that snow golem? Just ran off. Jeez. Okay, then. Okay. Wait a minute. Thought I saw something move there. Evident? Oh, there he is. How'd you get over here? Write on it. How do you write on it? Is there a way? If there's a way, I don't know how. Oh, place it down. You know what? Maybe I should... Is there a way to actually lure a snow golem? I'm guessing they don't respond to food. That'd just be weird. Okay, come this way, little guy. Leads? Oh, right. Kinda wish I had one of those right now. Maybe I should build more crafting tables in places. I thought about doing that, but for some reason I never did. You know what? Right here will do just fine. You need slime balls. Okay. In other words, not gonna happen right now. Wait, right. I also need some of the regular blocks, don't I? Do/seed. Any reason? I don't get why that is required for a regular fence. I get to see your world seed? Yeah, I found it online. That's the seed specifically. It just happened to be one that was near an ice village, and I figured that was good. But like I said, that one was a lot less established than this is. Like, there was a building up there, yeah, but I basically made the stairs, obviously, and I made a lot of other things, like these trees. And you don't start at the village either. I think you have to find it. Yeah, go ahead and pause if you want. Anywho. I need to build something. Not that. I need this. Where'd that snowman run off to? He just loves running up there. You know what? Let's make him the snowman of the mountain. What do you say? He can be in charge of this mountain area. Let's see if I can corral him up here. Okay, good. I can. To some extent. Okay. No, 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 no. Get back in there. Hey, hey, buddy. Get back in there. If I can get him to go over here, that would be good. He seems to be going wherever he wants, though. This is going to be a little difficult. He doesn't want to stay in place. Unfortunately, I don't have slime balls to make a lead either, so that makes things even more difficult. Maybe I can just build it like this, and if I can get him in there, we'll be good. Buddy. Bob. Bob, this way. What are you doing? You're going to get yourself killed down there. Bob. I need you to focus. Focus on me, Bob. Okay, I'm not going to let you go this way. I'm going to keep pushing you. You're going to have to eventually play ball. There's a good Bob. This way. No, this way, Bob. Bob, what are you doing? Way to go, Mauling. Your Bob is being completely disobedient. That's the word I was looking for. Your snowman is disobedient. Bob's just doing whatever the hell he wants. He didn't care. Frick. Well, he seems to be wanting to go back up here for some reason. Sort of. He was. Bob is a mystery to all of us. His eyes are been What? I'm gonna be honest, I'm thinking about killing him and then yeah, I need a lead for that. I don't have slime balls, Neo. That's the problem. I don't have any slime balls. I can't make a leash. He's built different. Oh, yeah, he's built different, all right. For instance, there's not enough brain packed in there, clearly. Come on. Come on, Bob. Why can't you just listen to me? It would be so much easier for both of us. Why can't you just accept being trapped in a fence forever? Huh? I mean, you're looking like a jerk right now. Dang. Damn. I was just about to corral him. Oh yeah, Bob's really cool, alright. He's so cool that his brain is iced over. When I push you, that means go this way. Do you understand? I feel like I'm eventually going to get him in there, but it's going to take forever. Crap, come on. No, 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 shit. I almost had him. Almost freaking had him. Damn it. Damn it, Bob. Ah, shit. Okay, screw it. Bob isn't going to follow anything I say. This is taking way too long. I would build a wall around it, but I don't even have enough resources for that. I was trying to get him into that fence area over there. You know, 1.5. Jesus. Come on. Even if I tried to build a fence around where he was in that moment, he would just get out of it. Immediately. But for some reason, he always... You know what? I got an idea. Maybe if I put some dirt around it, he'll climb up it, and then he'll go over the fence. That's all I can think to do. He seems to like jumping up things. It seems to be vintage Bob right there. Maybe if I can trick him. Why don't you come over here? Climb over the dirt. I know you like doing that. There you go. Bingo! Oh, Bob! You got schooled, my friend. I finally got him. Can't believe I took that long. Anyway. Bob. The mountain snowman. That'll work, right? Boom. I win this one, Bob. Eventually. Junkie 1, Bob 6. Sure. But hey, one victory is still a victory. At least I think so. Alrighty then. Let's just make a crap ton of them. Let's go full-blown chaos with this crap. May as well, right? Actually, I don't even have to place these down because they're already existing pumpkins. I can just do this. Just shear the ones that are being grown. Build it in the fence. What? Give Bob a friend? That's a good point. I could build fences and then just make them in the fence, but I kind of want most of them to just wander around randomly. Not really sure why I want to do that, but you know. Actually, what I should do is I should probably make fencing around the mountain. That way they're less inclined to escape. That might help. Bob and Jerry. Sure, why not? I can give Bob a little friend now that I've trapped him in there for the rest of his life. Which, who even knows how long that is, because I built a snowman and snow golem, and the snow golem disappeared. It's kind of weird. I just hope he doesn't try to use the snow block to escape. That would just be uncool, man. Ah, for Christ's sake, Bob. I knew he would do that. I knew he would do that shit. Why did I even try? Ah, crap. Damn it, Bob. Jeez, Mauling. Well, this was your brilliant idea, Mauling. Now I got one of them in there. And the other one is going to be an ass. Build another snowman, you says. Well, technically that would be a loss on your part, Mauling, because you're the one who told me to do it, so. There. Mauling 0. Go over the dirt. Come on. Come on, you did it before. Do it again. You got a friend in there. Don't you want to say hello to your friend? There you go. Well, at least I got it a lot faster this time. Go figure. That's actually an effective strategy. Because apparently these snow golems have a tendency to climb. Would you like me to shear Jerry? Or would you like me to keep Jerry's pumpkin on this time? That's up to you, Mauling. Ball's in your court. Shall I? Yeah, maybe we should keep them distinguished. Crap, I can't change it, can I? Oh, well, I'll just break it. Bob and Jerry. Snowmen of the mountain. That'll work. There. Now, none of that. No more escapees. Well, it would seem we've got a raider. Nope, just a skeleton wearing armor. Great. I'm gonna die. Because for some reason, skeletons always get the drop on me. They seem to always have perfect aim. They always have perfect freaking aim. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Okay, first off, sleep. Because if I don't sleep, it's just going to make things worse. Because panicking and running in the middle of the night, bad idea. That's the skeleton's the new sage. Gee, thanks. Get all my crap. Luckily, I don't think spiders are actually hostile in the day. I got right up close to one and it didn't do anything. See? I guess spiders just become active at night. In the daytime? Well, apparently that one that one must have effed off or something. Maybe it despawned. Because it doesn't exist anymore. Or at least it wasn't near my stuff, which is good. Yeah, that's what I figured, Vexy. You know what I mean. They aren't immediately hostile to you. Alright, let's just build a crap ton of snowmen and go from there. Let's go chaotic about this. Just build 8 of them. 4. 5. Nope, not like that. Damn it. 7. 8. Feel free to go wandering around. Have fun. I'll just leave them there to wander around. They can be the free ones. No need to keep them all in fencing. Although I should probably build a gate. Well, build gates around the entrances that I made. Otherwise, that's a huge spot. Wait. Snow golems... Is that why that one despawned? Ah, man, that means you can't ever explore? Oh. Not too close? Wait, does that mean that you can't really ever explore away from the area, otherwise they'll disappear? That's unfortunate. Jeez. As if the snow golems weren't already essentially worthless. Oh, if you go into the nether in the end, they don't respawn. Yeah, that makes sense, but still. It's bad enough that they're basically useless against hostile mobs because they don't do knockback anymore, but now they just will despawn if you go too far away from them unless you name them first. Man, they really did. They nerfed the hell out of snow golems, didn't they? Or maybe that was the case before, but still. Seems like snow golems are... There's no real perk to it. Does the texture pack? I think it does. Or maybe it might be the shader pack. I don't know which. I know this is basically just a Christmas theme. So, it might just be the shader pack. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that. Actually, I could check it pretty easily. Let me see. Let's put some... Because apparently these count the same way as fuel as the logs, so it's better to break them up first. Okay. I was about to say, I could check pretty easily. Right, I think it does actually alter meshes. Well, let's see. Let's confirm. And of course it has to load real quick. Hopefully it won't take too long because it has to Atlas stitch everything, apparently. Yep, it's gone. Better turn the Christmas back on. Yeah, I don't care. It really isn't meant to change as much anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. This has been a silly stream, hasn't it? Freaking Bob and Jerry, man. Wow, the frame rate is extremely... Maybe that's the problem. I just need to lower the draw distance a bit. Render distance, 20 chunks. Maybe I should lower that. Because if you notice, it's extremely smooth at first. And then it gets really bad the more it loads. So, I'm thinking maybe if I rein in on the amount... Oh, 20 chunks too much? Maybe I was going a little overboard there, yeah? Much smoother now. Look at that, they're just chilling. I don't know, I think that was the default. I didn't really change how many chunks were loaded. Damn, that is smooth, isn't it? It's crazy. Oh. Well, I don't know why, because I definitely didn't change that, I swear to you. Let's just change it to 10 then. 10 ought to be good, right? Really smooth. Look at that. It's like 40 frames per second, which isn't a perfect 60, but compared to before, it looks really good, doesn't it? It looks really nice. And you've still got the advantages of the shader pack, too. So that's pretty good, too. I like how the leaves actually have sort of a blurry effect because it's filtering through the tree leaves. Makes it look even better. Oh, didn't it show like 200? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just had the draw distance way too high. That would explain why it was so hard on the CPU. It was rendering too much. I wouldn't mind trying Cyberpunk eventually, but, well, not only would that be a cost, but, I mean, there are just too many things that I'm playing right now anyway. It's definitely an eventually, you know? More like Buggerpunk. Well, apparently mostly on consoles. It seems like with these open world games, you really want them on PC, because that way at least you can mod them into not being buggy anymore. Lord knows Bethesda's been writing that for who knows how long now. But that's beside the point. You guys said to release it early. Well, I mean, is it really being released early if they were working on it for over 9 years? It seems to me like there was some kind of You could argue that maybe there was mismanagement. Because, I mean, The Witcher 3 didn't have anywhere near as much of a development time, and apparently it was buggy at launch, but, I mean, when I played it, it was fine. But then again, I'm probably not the best measure of that. All I can tell you is that The Witcher 3 works fine. About as long as Duke Nukem Forever. Oh yeah, it was infamous, alright. That also proves that sometimes giving developers more time isn't necessarily better. Because sometimes it's because of mismanagement. Because apparently, one guy who was involved in the development of Duke Nukem Forever basically kept changing his mind because he kept seeing a different engine and thinking, no, I want Duke Nukem Forever to be based off of this. No this. No this. Eventually, they basically had to not let him look at any new games because he kept wanting Duke Nukem Forever to be based off of new engines. And he kept stalling the development because of that. True story. Or so I'm told. Anyway, as long as I get rid of as long as I put gates there, it should at least minimize the amount that they can escape, even though technically there is one blocks everywhere, so they can leave anytime they want. You know what I should have done? There's all this empty space right here. I should have just been popping saplings everywhere. You know, really forced it out. I could get even more wood relatively quickly. Don't know why I didn't. It's one of those retrospective things. Then again, I wasn't even really over here all that much. I was mostly focused over there because Mineshaft. Yeah, it was like Quake Engine and Unreal Engine, etc. Yeah, pretty much. He was never satisfied. Then again, apparently, although not to anywhere near the same degree, John Romero sort of had the same problem because I think he was going to build Daikatana. He was going to make it on the Quake 1 engine, and then he saw the Quake 2 engine and he thought, no, wait, I want it on this. And then they basically had to redo it from scratch. It's quite silly. If you're making it on an engine already, and then another engine comes out, or I guess another framework, because technically Quake 2 used the same engine as Quake 1, but that's beside the point. My point is, maybe you should Half-Life it where it only contains some of the code from that newer framework or engine, and that you don't completely rebuild the game because of it. Because Half-Life, apparently, it has mostly code from Quake 1, but then it splices in Quake 2 coding in there. So they did rework it somewhat based off of Quake 2, but they didn't completely do it over from scratch. They didn't screw themselves over because of that, you know? It just seems smarter. Don't completely redo your game just because there's a newer game. I mean, hell, Duke Nukem 3D wasn't the most technologically advanced. Quake was right around the corner. Can you imagine if, like with Duke Nukem Forever, they decided, no, wait, I want it to be based off the Quake engine instead, and they completely redid the development? Can you imagine how scrambled Duke Nukem 3D would have been? It's a good thing that they basically based it off the build engine. They're like, you know what, screw it. It's not going to be the most technologically advanced because Quake is coming. Oh well, we'll just win people over with his personality. And that's basically what happened. Duke Nukem 3D may not be the most technologically advanced in the world, but it won people over. Because at the time, it was mostly games like Quake and Doom where the protagonists were silent. So it was refreshing to see a guy with attitude and personality and a full voice, you know what I mean? Even if it wasn't the most technologically advanced, it had its own charm. And it's still one of my favorite first-person shooters. So go figure. You don't have to chase after the new engine. You can just have your own merits to it. If it's fun enough to play, people will play it. Hell, retro is really in right now. As I'm proving right here. Oh yeah, Minecraft has really good ambient music. It's definitely very calming. Really sets the tone right. Minecraft is always described as a chill game, and yeah, the music definitely complements that, doesn't it? I also love the music they added to the Nether. I noticed when I was briefly there. They added a very mysterious sounding music to it. I love it. Like, I'm gonna shut up for a minute and let it play. Yes, it is. Like, they've only got like 30 minutes of the stream left. Maybe I should pop into the Nether real quick. After making some armor, of course, because apparently I have to. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can even see Christmas lights, and they even blink. I was about to get blown up by a creeper because I got distracted by Christmas lights. Doesn't that just sum up this game so well? Good thing I noticed in the back of the corner of my eye. Oh, they attack you if you don't wear gold? Is that why you wanted me to wear gold? I don't know, for some reason I just assumed you wanted me to wear gold because I guess it would make for better armor. So I guess if you wear gold, they like see you as their own or something? Ah, fair enough. Well, I mean, wouldn't wearing this suffice, too? I think there's an anvil somewhere. Probably where I was, actually, because that looked like a blacksmith area. Oh, shit. Damn skeletons. Oh, what is an iron golem doing inside a house? You are their defense. You are standing between them and death. Why are you hiding in a house? Are you stuck in this house for some reason? Why is there an iron golem stuck inside a house? Okay. Weird. Okay, I better run like hell. As much as I can because he just inflicted slow on me. Crap. Uh-oh. There's a zombie pigman that just came through the Nether. Evidently, zombie pigmen do still exist unless that's something else now. Oh, zombie piglin. So they technically look the same, they're just called something else, and they act differently? I figured they would look different. I guess not. They're called zombie piglin. I mean, it looked the same to me. Oh well. My shadow made me think there was an Enderman. Oh, they're zombie models of piglins. Fair enough. Alrighty then. I guess I'll just make some boots. Good thing I also found some gold when I was looking around for all that diamond. Alright, let's also build some chest plate. And a helmet. And probably a sword, let's be real. I should probably also dump all this crap in my treasure chest. It'll be a little messy, but I don't really care. I could make diamond armor, but I'm not going to do that. That's precious. Oh, iron bars. And, of course, it's Christmas lights. That's nice. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of a lot of this stuff, actually. No, This stays. I needed leggings. Why does it have to be leggings? I thought you said it could just be boots. Were you mistaken about that? Because now I can't make legging. Oh, wait. Crap, I have... Wait a minute. I was about to say. Oh. Oh, right. My bad. That's what you meant. I wasn't sure what you meant. Sorry about that. I get a little confused sometimes. Not sure that will do me much good, but I can always dump out the water and collect some lava in it or something. Maybe? I think water immediate... No, wait. Yeah, it's in... Oh, if I remember correctly, water immediately evaporates in the nether, but it flows incredibly fast in the end, doesn't it? That's right, isn't it? If I remember correctly. I can at least use the bucket to collect some lava in. Yeah, that's why I figured. Okay. And I still don't have the sword because I put that in there. I hastily put that in there. Maybe I should grab all my pickaxes. Just because. Yeah, food might also be good. I got a lot of baked potatoes, so that'll be good. Right, okay. Maybe I should put my diamond pick in there. It's a little too valuable to risk. Flint and steel. Okay. I think I'm ready. Actually, maybe I should bring along some cobblestone just in case. You never know when I might need to place something down. For whatever reason. A shield. Oh, right. I forgot that was a thing. I think I remember hearing about that being a thing, but guess I forgot about it. Wait, where's the shield? How do you make a shield? Oh, press F when you press it. You craft it. How do you make a shield? Oh, it needs wood. Mostly wood and some iron. Well, that's awkward. That's the thing I don't have. Yeah, it's the Java version. I'm not sure if... I'm not sure how good mods work in the Windows 10 version. Actually, I think isn't the Windows 10 version based off the mobile version, if I'm not mistaken? Because I think I actually tried it, and it ended up basically being the mobile version. The stripped-down mobile version. That's what I thought. Windows 10 version. AKA the mobile version that's extremely limited. They should just be honest. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to see what the mobile version was all about, you could get that one. But I wouldn't. Especially not if you have the Java version. It's basically the full game. That's what I figured. Like I said, it's pretty much based off the mobile version. Well, it's very stripped down compared to the PC version. Far less features. Last I checked, you couldn't even go into the nether on the mobile version. Although you could do some kind of portal that I think allowed for some things to pass through it, but you couldn't pass through it yourself. Like it would make certain things appear. Yeah, I figured as much. You only want to use that version if you're actually on a phone or something, because at least then you have the benefit of being portable. Although if you want a portable version, you might just get Minecraft for Switch. That's probably better than the mobile version. Don't quote me on that though, because I actually am not sure if the mobile version or the console versions are better or not. But if I'm not mistaken, the console version should have more to them. So the Switch version is probably your best bet if you actually have a Switch. For portable, I mean. Console version is just phone version now? Oh, so there's really no difference between them? I figured they had their own advantages. Maybe, I guess they changed it. They more or less coincided them into one. Weird. Ah, only 360 version? So, like, even the PS4 and Xbox One versions are basically the phone version? That's kind of weird. Bedrock has stands sounds like JoJo. But since they're bedrock and they're so sturdy, maybe they're more like Pillarmen? Ay, ay, ay. Imagine if Ultimate Cars had a stand. That would just be terrifying. What kind of stand would he have? He already basically mastered Hamon. Why am I getting... I'm not sure why I'm even getting wood. I don't even remember what I was getting it for. I tried a little bit of Soul Silver, and I went through a little bit of Pokemon... Oh, right. I know I went through a little Pokemon Sun, and maybe one video of Pokemon Soul Silver, but it didn't seem like anyone was into it. I thought about doing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, but it ended up not working out. So yeah, there's that. Oh, that's cool. Well, technically I also lost the save that I was doing for Pokemon Sun, so if I do it again, I might just do the Moon version just to have it different. Okay, where's that shield? There we go. Try the older versions for Game Boy Color? Well, actually, I think it was last year, the month of Discovery or the month of the Pioneer. Either way, one of those. I do thematic months, in case you didn't know. I did do Pokemon, a little bit of Pokemon Blue at one point. Just one video, though. Yeah, Nuzlocke can be pretty interesting. Maybe I should. I thought about going through one of the old games and then just importing them into Pokemon Stadium and then going through that. Because, you know, then it's my team that I'm doing it with. Which, apparently you can do emulated. Which is pretty cool. Like, I could go through all of Pokemon Blue or Red, beat that, and then take the team, and then play through Pokemon Stadium like that. I think that would be a pretty interesting progression, you know? Right, here we go. There, now I've got a shield. Okay, with the last 20 minutes. I'm glad you think so, Neo. I'll have to do it eventually. If I find the opportunity to. Alright, let's go into the Nether. I think I'm ready now. What do you mean? Wait, what the hell? Did the villagers... Ah, man. I think the villagers wandered in here. Oops. Did I just screw them over? Buddy, go back. Go back. This is not for you. You are very unsafe here. I'm unsafe here, and I'm armed to the teeth. You guys are screwed if you stay in here. Please, for your own good. There's an iron golem in here, too. Oh. Switch hands? The freaking villagers wandered in here. Maybe I shouldn't have let it be so open, huh? Maybe that was a bad idea. They're freaking villagers in the Nether. That is so weird. Oh, that's interesting. That allows me to have this sword when I have something else. Cool. They will adapt. Maybe they'll become maybe they'll become pigment villagers. Yeah, see that? Nether has reverb now. Neat. So it has a stand? I'm kidding. Oh, great, there's lava already. Let's grab it. Lava is a great fuel source. Normally it would be too rare to be worth looking for, but in the Nether, it's everywhere. Once you get into the Nether and you have a... Try bed mining. Like going down until I hit bedrock? Is that what you mean? It does 200 cooks. Yeah, that's what I thought. All I knew was that it was really effective. I did not know there were skeletons in here. Damn it, even in the Nether I can't escape these bastards. I hate them so much. Goddamn skeletons. Oh. Right. Oops. My bad. Oh, cool. Thanks for the heads up. Probably should have done that, huh? I get a shield and then I don't use it. Okay then, maybe I should, As you can see, it's even smoother because there's not as much going on as in the overworld. It's straight up almost 60 frames per second. It is making use of that live stream quality. And I think you can see it pretty well, right? Yeah, okay. I'll do that. If I can find the bastard. I know there was another one. Well, there's one with an enchanted bow. So this will be a great test. Oh, there you are. Huh, not today. No, not today, thank you. Come on, buddy. At least now I have something to use against them, thank you. Hell. Oh, I see. Right. I had to do it this way. Axes deal more damage. I guess that makes sense. I mean, after all, they're skeletons after all. Something that bashes them would probably be more effective than something that slashes at them. I mean, of course, if I had a hammer, that would probably be the most effective. Stone axes do more damage than iron swords, and it's honestly depressing. Yeah, maybe. That sounds depressing. There you go. Ooh, take that, bitch. Suck on that one. Okay. I believe you. Don't worry about that. Yeah, there's a lot of soul sand in here, though. I may not have played Minecraft in forever properly, but one thing I do remember is soul sand. Slow. Oh, look. Is that a piglin? Okay, looking at it up close, yeah, they are a little different. They are a little different than the pigment I remember. Let's get some glowstone. Glowstone is always good. Although technically you can just get pumpkins and turn them into jack-o'-lanterns, and they're basically just as good as glowstone. This is mostly for the aesthetic that you would need glowstone. Kill the abomination. Smite is effective against undead mobs. It sounds like the Fair and Greatsword, actually. Because you know what the Fair and Greatsword is effective against? The Abyss. It's sort of like a smite weapon. Considering they were basically going against the darkness, it makes sense. It's almost like a holy weapon in that regard. Almost. Hello, zombie pig. How about you don't mess with me and I don't mess with you? Deal? Uh-oh. Jeez. I just shield it. Nope, that does not do me very good. Oh, crap. Shit. Note to self. Do not use a shield against the freaking ghast. I know that I can use the sword to deflect it. I thought I could use a shield to deflect, to block it, I mean. I wasn't aware that it wasn't very effective. Oops. I died from the residual burn damage. I didn't even die because it killed me. Don't use a wooden shield. I guess that's a good point, but in my defense, it does also have iron in it. It's not entirely a wooden shield. Yeah, good point. Ah, shit. Now there's a skeleton. I don't have a shield anymore. I don't even have anything anymore. What am I going to do, punch it to death? Oh, Jesus. How am I going to get my stuff back? Ah, fuck. Good point. Better just run for it. Not a good situation to be in right now. For some reason, I legitimately thought that using a shield might have helped. I should have just used the old tactic. Ah, great. Go to hell, skeleton. Piece of shit. Great, now the freaking gas are joining in on the fun. I don't even I don't even quite remember where I was. And of course I have no armor on, so the piglins might even go aggressive. Shit. There you go. Damn it, they move around a lot. I can't get a good shot on them. I gotta lead the shot. Shit. I need to lead him. There we go. Return to sender, baby. Okay, come on. Hopefully, most of my stuff is intact. Good. I'm mostly fine. Shields only negate the damage of attacks. Fair enough. I guess it didn't negate the fire, and that's the problem. It counted as hitting the environment, so it basically set on fire, and I set on fire because of it. I suppose that makes some sense. Your Zelda skills finally became useful. Alrighty then. Hello, pig. Oh, look. Now that looks more like a zombie pigman, even though it's more like a pigling. I guess I didn't notice. You need fire protection ASAP. Yeah, that's a good point. If I had any enchantments to be made. Wait, did I even get the shield back? I didn't even... Crap. Is the shield even still around anymore? I think the shield might have broken. Or, you know, gotten burned or something. Crap. Or maybe it was just up there. I have no idea. Well, if it exists, it's not going to exist for much longer. Yeah, I don't think it exists anymore. I think it burned. That sucks. So much for the shield. Rip. Might as well put out the fires then. And of course, there are skeletons coming after me. Pieces of shit. Maybe I can at least kill it before it kills me. There you go. I may not be able to protect myself anymore, but I can at least kill them faster than they can kill me. At least try to. Yes, they are. People say that creepers are the worst, and in some ways they are, but in terms of actual they can kill you fastness, skeletons are the worst. Because they can pick you apart really easily from afar. It really sucks, man. Creepers can help you find diamonds. I guess you're not wrong. Little demolition. I'm guessing diamond blocks aren't so easy to blow up, because that would really suck if they somehow blew up a diamond. Actually, this music sounds familiar. I think this is actually older than I thought it was. I remember this music. I remember the music because I know that it goes along so well with the ghast cry. Yes, they can. And that's what's unfortunate about them. I guess the shield was made specifically for the skeletons. It's basically a middle finger to them. That way you at least have a chance against them. May as well grab some of this too. Just a little bit of nether quartz here. Yeah, I noticed that there was a magma cube down there. At least there aren't many skeletons down there. Just mostly piglings for the most part. Which means that thing should be the only thing that becomes aggro by my presence. I can handle it. These things aren't that tough. As long as you know when to back off. The mod will rip you apart. Ah, I should have known. I knew they looked familiar to Zelda enemies. I should have known that just like some Zelda enemies, they split apart into several of them. Or at least maybe that'll get me more out of it. Come on, you bastard. What do you got, huh? Yeah, you don't want to swing too aggressively. Go figure. Only have one magma cream, though. They are slimes from hell. Yeah, I mean, literally. Pretty cool stuff, though. Freaking skeletons, though. Wait, what the hell? Oh. I thought it looked like it had a different face. I was just looking at it wrong. Maybe I need to find a way to dig over there. Get nether gold. Where would I find that? You got me curious. Aside from killing zombie pigmen, potentially, where would I find nether gold? Oh, well, isn't that fortunate? It's always fortunate when you can find... Oh, you find it like quartz. Fair enough. How fortunate is that there happens to be a glowstone structure right here? Just stuck in here. Fair enough. Good thing I've got some food. I can just let my health regenerate for a bit. Right, okay, good. That was attacked. Yeah, don't want to fall in there. Maybe we should just plug that up so that I don't fall prey to it. Good thing netherrack is everywhere. Well, this is hard mode. There was no way in hell I was going to do hardcore mode because that just deletes the game, but yeah, it is. You're not wrong because I'm learning that, I'm seeing that firsthand. And they aim fast too. They shoot fast, I mean. They shoot faster than player characters would anyway. What the hell? Oh. I think I came from over there. Should probably make a staircase back. Did you lock it? Lock what? On. I don't think I did. Oh, look at all the gold. Isn't that nice? Well, you did say to look for gold. Found it. Yeah, I don't think it's locked. Let's see. Yeah, it's unlocked. So I guess I could change it anytime I want, technically. I just didn't. Oh, wait, I came from here, I think. Nope, that was the dead end. But I know I came from somewhere around here. I'm getting lost now. Not good. I don't remember falling a distance to get down here. Man, I'm confused now. I'm confusing myself. Yeah, I imagine that's because, well, the zombie pigmen that were there at least are neutral, so it would make sense. Brutal piglings will make you scream like hell. Well, I would test it, but unfortunately, I'm a little lost right now. And I'd rather not piss them off when I'm getting lost. That would be really bad for me, if you know what I mean. If I remember correctly. I think I came from up here. Nope, I'm just getting more lost. Well, at least I'm finding gold. Right. Fair enough. They don't care if you wear gold. Alrighty then, that sounds fun. I got a lot of gold nuggets. Right now I play Resident Evil 7, it's fun and scary. I tried the demo, actually. It didn't last very long, but it was interesting. Apparently it misrepresents the entire game, though. It makes it look like Outlast. And apparently the game proper is more like an actual Resident Evil game where you manage things and you shoot at enemies. But for some reason, the demo version makes it look like straight-up Outlast. I don't know if they were trying to ride Outlast coattails or what, but Yeah, apparently they misrepresented the game and they made it look like something it was not. Hey, buddy. Well, this has been fun. I have no idea where I am. I'm lost. In the nether. Oh, I came from the small cave with the glowstone, but where was that? I don't remember. I don't remember where that was, unfortunately, because I grabbed the glowstone. Maybe it was right here? I think it might have been right here. But this is a dead end. By the lava, right. Well, at least one of us remembers. Right, it might have been up there. Hey, buddy. No, I don't think it was right here. It's all similar. It looks the same to me. Maybe it was here. All I know is that, okay, I know I came from this side because I placed the nether rack to get past there. I think I came from further down, actually. Yeah, that's a good point, Vexy. Unfortunately, I didn't have any torches. I used up them all. Very unfortunate situation. And I've gone insane because I'm going the same areas over and over again and expecting shit to change. Fair point. Well, I got one idea. I'm going to use cobble to figure out where I've already been in. I've already been in there. Maybe up here. If this isn't it, I'll just mark it with cobblestone and tell myself, okay, it's not this. Okay, this is it. I think this was it. Okay. Jeez, maybe a little freaked out there. This has to be it. Hey, buddy. Damn it. Not quite. Damn it. There you go. Suck on that one, you big freak. Merry Christmas to you too, Molly. I hope you had some kind of enjoyment watching this. I know it was basically just a cluster F. I had such grandiose plans, but maybe 2 hours is just not enough time. I tried to get the busy work out of the way, but then I ended up having to do a lot of stuff too because the resources run out pretty fast in this game. Blue fire. That's peculiar. Is that like soul fire or what? I mean, it is soul sand being caught on fire, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that makes some sense. I'm not sure, Vexy. I'm not sure. I know I've gone over. Well, I obviously didn't have the VR version of Resident Evil 7. I don't even have a VR headset. It would literally do me no good, would it? But that's cool, Armando. But yeah, I remember going half an hour over with that one Wind Waker Let's Play because I kind of screwed up and well, the game screwed up, it glitched out, and it wouldn't save, so I basically had to restart it, and then I lost all my progress, so I ended up going at least half an hour over to compensate for that. I'm pretty sure this isn't how I got down here, but it might help find my way back. I'm gonna wait until I get back out of the nether before I stop this. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. Ah, shit. Let's just get the hell out of here. Freaking bastard with their arrows. Anyway. Crap, get through, get through! The ghast was just firing at me. A freaking zombie? Hey, Iron Golem, you got this? No, don't worry, I can take him. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. This has certainly been interesting. Did you guys have fun? Yes, it was dramatic. I'm glad I went there at the last moment. Just as in a party, unless literally hell is involved, because apparently in at least one version of the game, The Nether was codenamed Hell, so that should tell you a lot. It basically is hell. Anyway, I hope you guys are gonna have a merry. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Hope you guys enjoyed this. My next live stream will be Monday, Wind Waker, and I'm thinking of doing Dark Souls 3 next Thursday, just because New Year's Eve. So that'll be that, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was named Hell when it was added. Yeah, that's what I figured. And I'm pretty sure it's implied to still be Hell, because let's face it, it pretty much is Hell. In all but the name. Anyway, I do Let's Plays every single day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're welcome, Vegsy. News videos are at Sunday, 6 p.m. typically. I'll let you know if anything changes with the live streams in the community tab. I always make tolls of that, and I also do polls sometimes when I'm not sure. In fact, Minecraft won the poll like 81%. That's why I chose to do this for Christmas. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. A like is always appreciated. But that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like Christmas cheer, and I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and don't stare at the Enderman. Trust me. See you later.